Hello, um, my name is Robert Kidd. I am going to be a professor for advanced legal research and writing at Bristol Community College. The course number is PLS 232-B01, that's B as in boy. A prerequisite for this course was the Intro to Legal Writing with Elizabeth. If you haven't had that course, you should not be taking this course unless you've had some other background in legal research and writing. Um, just to tell you a little bit about myself, just as your professor, I've taught this course for a couple of years. I teach criminal law and procedure for paralegals as well. This is my first time teaching a course online, fully online. So I would like you to bear with me if you could. I'm doing the best I can to get up to speed like a lot of people. But about me, I have been teaching at BCC, I guess going on my fourth year, at least those two courses. I am employed full-time for the Bristol County District Attorney in New Bedford, Mass. I have been at that job for about 14 years now. My job at the District Attorney's Office is in the appellate unit, which means what it sounds like. I do only appeals of criminal cases. That means when the trial is done, when the defendant has pled guilty and he's been sitting in jail or he's on probation and convicted, the case, and he appeals his case, the defendant, it comes to my unit in the DA's office to oppose the defendant's appeal, or in some rare cases, assent to the appeal, agree to it. And that involves all legal research and writing. That's pretty much my entire job, is to do legal research and to write legal briefs, legal memoranda. So you're getting a person who is very experienced in this and in Lexis and in all the tools. Okay. Prior to being a district attorney, I was a lawyer in private practice for 17 years. And I was on the other side. I represented persons accused of crimes, and I had an office in Taunton. And similarly, I gained a lot of experience in the law and in research techniques. Okay, I'm going to go through the syllabus with you. I'm going to do it as quickly and clearly as I can for you. These videos are not riveting, dramatic material, I understand. So I'll do my best to get through it with you. You're going to have the syllabus by the time this video is posted. So my office hours, obviously, we are online. I don't have office hours. We're also in the midst of COVID. You can reach me via a Zoom appointment or by email. And you can just send me an email if you want to meet in person. I'm very flexible. We're all flexible now. I'm working from home for the most part, so it should be no issue to reach me. As far as the course description, it's in the catalog. I'll tell you what the objectives are of the course. The objective of the course is to teach you how to locate relevant legal precedent and statutes, how to analyze and interpret and understand those materials. And you will receive hypothetical client fact patterns, which will require you to spot legal issues, identify the relevant legal precedent, and then apply that precedent to the facts in order to reach a legal conclusion. Some of us call this the IRAC method. You've probably heard of it from Elizabeth or other teachers. The IRAC stands for issue, rule, argument, conclusion. So you'll be teaching you that method in order to write these memoranda, in order to understand the case law that you're reading. So as part of your assignments, I'll have you writing legal memoranda. Some of those memoranda will be memoranda you would write for the court, and some of them would be memoranda you would write for your boss in your office or your law firm. You will be exposed to drafting motions, legal correspondence, and other pleadings. And we will explore Lexis Advance in more depth than you had in the introductory course. As a practitioner throughout the years, I've learned a lot of tips and tricks in that platform that you can use to speed up your productivity, to make life much easier for you and to make things go faster for you, which makes things go faster for your law firm, which makes everybody happy. Um, Required readings. There are no textbooks. I will be posting things periodically for you to look at. Oftentimes, I may be posting legal cases that came down. I will be posting materials that I just grabbed from my own office in my daily job, researching and writing for legal issues, legal criminal issues. I may post things that I've grabbed off the internet, some instructional materials, statutes, and so forth. Um, so the most important thing for me to stress as far as the materials is that you have to have, obviously, an account to Lexis, and you have to have a password and a user ID, and you have to know them um, in order to participate in this course. It will be difficult for you if you're struggling and you can't get online for a couple of weeks. You'll be that much behind everybody else. So, if your first day of class, if you can't get in, contact Elizabeth Nowakowski. She will help you get in, so you're not left behind. Um, methods of instruction. This is one of them here. Methods of instruction. Me talking to you, and hopefully relatively short videos. Um, as I said, I'll be posting various materials, some YouTube videos that I've made, some screencast-o-matic videos that I may put up there regarding Lexis and how to navigate Lexis. You may get some other lecturers that I've found are helpful on the internet, law professors and so forth, to teach you things. It's going to be I'm going to try to mix it up and make sure that it's not too tedious for you. Next thing I'm going to talk about is the grading criteria. I have 4 grading criteria, which are class participation and assignments, midterm, and final. Those are just 20% right across the board, 20% each. Late assignments, I don't want late assignments. They will only be accepted in extraordinary circumstances. The grading speaks for itself. I have the grading there. It's standard grading. Goes from A+ down to D- down to hopefully not F for anybody here. Attendance policy. Obviously, it's online, but you should be participating in the weekly discussion boards that are posted up there. You should be responding to posts. If I'm asking a question, you should be going up there and responding to it. Withdrawal policy. That speaks for itself. That's in the syllabus. I'm not going to address that. Interaction and communication plan. That's down at the bottom of the syllabus. With respect to that, all questions regarding course readings, assignments, or assessments should be sent to my BCC email account. I read my email every day. I will respond to your questions within 24 hours. And we can have a Zoom meeting, as I said. In some emergency situations, I may, if it requires a phone call, I can give somebody my cell phone. I don't give it out only under emergency circumstances. Okay. Technology and social media policy. There are no social media accounts that you need to access in order to participate in this course. Probably best for that not to have happen. You will be expected, as far as technology, you are expected to be capable of doing basic word processing through Microsoft Word or some other similar platform. Like I said, I'll be playing YouTube videos. I don't think there's anything particularly complicated about the technology that you'll need here, other than Lexis Advance, which needs to be taught, which I'm teaching. Okay. Time considerations. Just remember, this is a 3-credit course. You need to put in the same time you would put in this course if you were taking 3.5 or 4 hours worth of instruction per week. Even if my instruction doesn't last that long, you'll have assignments to fill the time out. Okay, next section is academic honors policy. That's right from the school policy. No need for me to go over that. Don't cheat. course contribution confidentiality program. Again, that's from the school policy. The entire next page, Title IX statement, disability accommodations, school policy. Additional resources tells you to go to the e-learning desk if you're having any problem. We can help you with technical problems. The affirmative action program is spelled out on the second page. The library services is talked about. And that's basically it. Now, the rest of the syllabus is the actual syllabus. Hopefully, by the time you get this, I'll have the weeks filled out. I'm working on that. I'm loading up 2 or 3 weeks per time. So, okay, thank you.